So where we left off, to just to recap. So you two had gone off to get some supply packs for your friends, and on the way back, Lagratha came up to the pair of you, fell in step, and asked if you knew you were being followed. At which both of you went, shit, fuck no. Hanz, you were sort of able to pick out, like, yes, there are some footsteps that are attempting to be hidden, so you are being followed. You made your way to the outskirts of the marketplace, and as you started to come up the street and to come around a corner, both of you had bags thrown over your heads, and you both were dragged backwards. So to start out, I'm gonna do contested strength checks. So I need both of you to give me strength checks.
This should be good.
Okay, Taliesin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. 3.
10.
Okay, both of you fail.
11.
Both of you fail. Both of you fail.
Go on.
You begin to jerk to resist, but like very strong arms clamp over yours, and you both are being dragged backward. The people who have, or the beings that have a hold of you, are muttering between themselves. It's this deep guttural sound that neither of you know what they're saying.
We speak draconic and giant.
Okay, you don't know.
We speak the same languages.
You don't know what they're saying. And all of a sudden, you both are sort of lifted up as well. So you're being pulled through the streets, and they're trying to give you as little context clues as to where you are as they can.
There's nothing we could cast at this point.
I mean, what do you want to do?
My first thought was to, use a thunder wave, because 1, it's loud, and 2, it hurts.
Okay. What?
Oh, go ahead.
So...
Do I have to roll again?
I think
Thunder Wave?
it's a Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, each creature in a 15-foot cube. Sorry, Mel, I don't know where you are. I can't pull it. But
it's okay.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay.
Versus 15.
Woo, I rolled so well, so you're good.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 19.
Nice.
And let me pull up Lagratha's sheet, because she's within range of a 15-foot cube.
Oh.
As soon as my PDF loads.
Is it con save?
Yeah.
That's a 19. My
Nice.
con is +0.
Okay. Let me assign... Okay, so these two are...
It's not much damage anyway, but...
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are Jack of all trades, it goes to ability checks, those don't include saving throws, or do they?
They do not include saving throws.
Okay, just want to make sure.
And my PDF is not behaving itself. No, I don't want to update! Fuck you! Come on. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I will roll for the others. Con save?
Yeah.
Okay, the one rolled a 16 and the other rolled an 18.
Ugh.
Okay, well, everybody...
Just roll, see what Lagratha gets.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Lagratha. Hang on.
It's a half
Yeah.
damage on save
Con
anyway, so...
save. She rolled a 17.
Okay,
yeah.
Everybody makes it, but a half damage, so...
Okay.
It was... 12, so 6.
Okay.
And are not pushed away, but...
Okay.
can I do the thing that I wanted to do?
Oh, what would you like to do?
My immediate thought is Earth Tremor.
Okay.
That is one of those fancy spells. I cause a tremor in the ground in a 10-foot radius, and everyone must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
What kind of ground is it?
I mean, you guys are on city streets, so cobblestone.
Okay, because it says if the ground in the area is loose earth or stone, so does that mean loose stone or just like stone in general?
Probably loose.
Like
gravel.
Yeah.
Like, this has been paved.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Just says if the ground in the area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
I would say, because it would shake the cobblestones kind of loose.
Would it loosen it to become semi-difficult terrain?
Sure. I mean, you both are lifted up off the ground, so the difficult terrain isn't gonna. We'll say it's difficult terrain.
Okay. Because it's a range of myself. I don't have to like touch anything.
Okay.
So dex save.
A dex save. Okay. How big is the
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius? Okay.
It's not a high DC, so
That's okay.
Do I roll? I'm not standing.
On the ground, but
you're not touching the ground, huh?
Yeah.
Dex save.
Yes. There are probably so many other things I could have done.
We have a 14 and a 17.
They both make it.
Oh.
12.
I'm so sorry.
I think to bump up my spell save DC.
So there's this clap, this sonic clap from Hanz, and the ground, and then Mell simultaneously the ground begins to shake. Both of these beings that have hold of you kind of let out a surprised yell. I'm gonna, let's see, both of them are gonna try and like knock you guys out. So I'm gonna have you both roll. Because they're gonna like try and like choke you out. So I would do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, so.
Mell's out.
That one. Bye.
Free.
So both of them yell in surprise, and both of you get arms clamped over your neck.
The actual worst.
As your vision goes fuzzy and then dark.
Awesome.
I'm gonna leave you two real quick. I'm gonna make one or two quick rolls, see if Lagartha can fucking do anything.
We tried. We made noise.
She cannot do anything. I was just like, alright, I'm gonna give her like 2 or 3 chances. Got a 1 and a 7.
Oh.
And a 9 against. Nope. Absolutely not. Nope.
I can only save against things regarding to Hanz. Everything else has been terrible.
I hit things. That's it.
We can make half of our saves. No.
Okay, so the two of you, alright, so you both are knocked out. When you come to, you both find, or Hanz, you feel your wrists restrained to some sort of chair. Mell, when you come to, you're blindfolded. So, you both are restrained in chairs. Your ankles are restrained. Your wrists are restrained. I'm have both of you roll a perception check.
But I don't roll at that
This
point.
is like, you can roll with advantage because if you're listening for something.
And mine's normal.
Yeah.
Perception. 22.
23.
Ooh. What'd you get, Julie?
23.
Ooh, very nice. So the two of you fully come to. You're restrained and you take it really long. You're straining your ears. You're using your other senses available to you. The room you're in, it is cooler. And you sort of try and like use your little toesies and pat around. The stone, the floor below you is stone. So you, yeah, the floor below you is stone. You can sense that it's a fairly large room, considering that like it's cooler. There's almost a breeze, like there is an air current. You hear the same dark, deep, sort of guttural muttering, sort of echoing all around you. You're not really sure where it's coming from, just hushed conversation between these individuals. Anything you would like to do?
I want to kind of test the strength of the restraints. Just like, are they metal? Like, what are they and stuff?
They're leather straps.
Okay.
And you can you wiggle your wrist around a little bit. So it's a leather strap secured with a buckle.
So they're pretty secure.
Pretty solid, yeah. It's not one and done
Yeah.
kind of a situation.
Could I use Detect Thoughts to see how many people, or how many, I guess,
Beings.
conscious minds are around, including maybe figure out where Mel is? It's
Sure, what's the range on Detect Spots?
trying to see
Not
here.
Detect Spots, like off. He's gone! I'll Detect Spots detected.
It's within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet? Okay. Remind me what Detect Spots. You ruined the spell for me.
Oh my god.
You can read thoughts of certain creatures.
Okay. And then, like, it's like you gain surface level thought.
When you cast the spells, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
I'm using it as the secondary thing where it's just detecting the presence of thinking creatures that I can't see.
Okay.
Page 231.
Minus 233.
Well, you're able to detect Mel. You two are back to back with each other.
Okay.
At the edges of this 30 feet range you have, one or two beings flicker sort of in and out of it. Two in particular step into this range and then step back out. And it's like surface level thoughts.
I don't know if I could use both
You
effects.
detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Like,
Okay.
it's kind of one or the other, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Lots of like a specific...
Oh, no, once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above, even if you can't see it, but it still must be within range. So, it's
So
just...
can you, like, feel out, there's like, okay, there's this many people in the vicinity, I want to pick that one?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it says, like, a creature, so I think it's just one. But, like, once you seek it out... So, I guess one of these ones that's, like, flickering in and out is the surface thoughts. What's most on its mind at the moment?
Yep. Action you can either shift your attention. Okay. probe deeper.
It's a long spell, though.
It
like,
is.
It's a good spell, though.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's
No,
multi-purpose.
Good one. I hadn't even ever thought about using that or picking it up.
Okay. So... I can't see it. Still within range. Okay, the range... And you said the range is 30 feet?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Hans, as, like, I almost imagine, like, you, like, close your eyes and go to cast the spell. I almost imagine, like, radar, bat vision, like, whatever they use in documentaries to simulate, like, what bats use for echolocation is what you do. Like, that is what I kind of picture. So, like, you use your little mind to stretch it out, to feel around, and you feel Mel's mind directly behind you. You're like, nope. You keep pushing out toward the edges, kind of like feeling around. Yeah, two presences catch your attention. That steps into the range real quick and sort of out again. And then one steps back in. And let's see what this creature has. What is most on its mind? Let's see. This. Let's see. I'm gonna say, since it's like, I'm gonna describe like sort of emotions.
Sure.
Like, you don't share a language in common with this being. And so there's a sense of triumph that you get from this creature. Sort of a sense, mixed with triumph, there's also a sort of anxiety, a trepidation, a little bit of a little bit of pride. Like I said, like a lot of the ratio of pride to like anxiety. There's the anxiety is definitely overshadowing this pride that this being has. Sort of an eagerness as well would be on this creature's mind. Yeah, that's what you get.
Okay.
That's what you get with your heart.
Would you like to try and probe deeper?
Sure.
Okay.
So.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Now that you're probing deeper, this creature will know that you're trying to read its mind.
Yeah.
Whether it's you succeed or fail. 15?
It just matches.
Okay. So it's 6.
I think so.
So as soon as you reach your little mind tendrils out and try and like grab hold of a thought, and there's this loud noise, and the creature steps out of your 30-foot range. And there's loud sort of exclamations between a couple of them. And there's sort of angry muttering, and there's loud footsteps that begin to approach the pair of you. And let's see.
Mutter to Mel. Sorry if that made it worse.
His loud footsteps walk up to the pair of you. And funny enough, you both are blindfolded. And this being grabs actually Mel by the blindfold and sort of tugs her toward it, and it says in a deep sort of guttural voice, "Don't try anything funny," and shoves your head back.
He grabs me by the blindfold like he grabs it,
Yeah.
and I try to like peek a little out.
You.
Do I get a glimpse of anything?
I mean, you see, the closest thing you see is a dark crimson hood.
Okay. Does his hand have a color or texture to it?
It's not
Scaly, soft skin.
smooth against your scales.
Okay. So it's probably more like skin, not like scales or fur.
Yeah, it's smooth against your scales. You don't get a glimpse of skin color, but you get a glimpse of a deep crimson hood before it sort of covers and shoves your head back away. You feel someone or something trying to rifle through your pockets, and it pulls out. In your Hans, you have a diplomat's pack.
Yeah.
You have like a scroll of pedigree and all that.
Yeah.
You feel your scroll get dislodged, and they pull it out, and you hear it being unraveled, and this deep voice and a higher pitched voice start muttering between the two of them. Then you hear it get rolled back up and put back in your pocket. Mel, do you have anything on you that's like representative of your clan?
I do have that medallion from the temple.
So you feel the medallion on your chest sort of get pulled for a second.
I do have a diplomat's pack as well.
Okay, well, they're
I think that was just it was just a noble background thing. That's the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fool.
No, that's okay.
So you feel sort of hands go through your belongings, your possessions, and when they both come across these items of sort of identification, they both make very excited noises toward each other, and then retreat to the edges of the chamber once again, talking to. After a while, you let's see.
I have a couple things, with my thing on it, so you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna say, like, you both have been, like, paying attention really, really, intently. You gather that they keep going to, from where you are, they keep gathering to, the left, or, like, sort of I'm picturing the room. It would be Mel's right, Hans's left,
Okay.
gathering in that direction. And there is one, like, these other voices keep talking to this. They seem to be, the tones of their voice, they seem to be addressing something or someone in particular. And then they'll break off and then eventually go back. Would either of you like to do anything?
I have comprehend languages as a spell. I was just like, wait, did I get rid of that? I didn't.
There you go. Okay.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
Hans comes to his fucking senses and remembers wait a second.
I have a thing I could do!
Pull that.
Wait, I studied that thing once.
It was, yeah. Tell me what comprehend languages says.
Let me double check.
Let's see. Do I have the card?
Here, hang on. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see. Let's be touching the surface on blah, 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 blah. Okay. Duration an hour. Shit. Okay. So it's, okay. So the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. So, okay. So okay. Give me a second. Okay, let me write down one or two things real quick. Hang on.
Okay.
I have nothing useful.
This one time that this spell is useful to me. That it has ever been useful ever.
It's okay. I have a spell that I literally have still not cast since day one. Because I still have not found a use for it.
I was ready to use this in the temple at some point, like, if there was a, like, written language that we couldn't understand, but then we either had someone who could understand it, or it was just
Translate.
symbols versus like actual language. So
We also ended up having Nezrin's glasses that did all the
yeah. Well,
work. I still have not used Speak with Animals.
you'll get your chance, Alex. You'll speak to an animal one day.
Are there any animals in this room other than me?
You dirty animal.
I'm a dirty though. Are there any animals in this room, Aston? Like rats?
Make a perception check.
Eight!
8? Nope. You have no idea.
I'm an animal. You're an animal, Hans. They're a bunch of filthy animals.
Okay, so, Hans, do you remember what the fuck you can do? And you, mutter this spell to yourself, and all of a sudden, their sort of deep, guttural mutterings, become clear. It's still sort of echoey, and they're 30 feet away, so it's a little hard to comprehend. But my brain is fried. I'm going to give you I'm sorry for not making this like super cinematic, but I'm going to give you a couple names and sort of generally what they've been saying. So you're able to pick out 4 names. Some of the people who dragged you down. There's Skuldress, Zyren. Here, I'm just going to write the names in chat. There is Skuldress.
Oh, they said Byron. Byron.
And Avus. You can gather that Skuldress was the creature that came over to Mell with the very, very deep voice. You pick out Zyren was the other being that came over with that you were able to pick out the thoughts of, and Brudos and Avos are just other beings that are in the room. You strain your ear in that direction, and the being that they keep talking to, they keep referring to as Mistress. This being hasn't responded at all. They keep posing questions about, like, they ask, like, what do we do? The Skuldress makes some sort of scoffing remark about how easy it was to pick up the scrawny one. And then Avis was like, speak for yourself, I got the bigger one. She could stand to lose a few pounds. Oh! Skuldress laughed and said something to the effect of, I think these are the ones, I think we got them. And Zyren agrees and says, yeah, we got the better of the group.
Yeah, we are.
You hear someone, you hear something stand up, and all of them fall silent. And you hear a new voice speak, much like very quiet, very calculated sort of a voice. It's a feminine voice, and they go, I say we mark them and send them on their way. And Avis kind of lets out a giggle, and you hear the sound of flames being lit.
Can I prep something?
What would you like to do?
I hear talking and movement, so if any of them come, like, near me, I want to prep my breath weapon at them.
Okay.
Like, if any of them try to, like, touch me again.
Okay.
Or come near, yeah.
Remind me again what your breath weapon does?
Acid?
Yeah. Is it cone or a line?
It's a line.
Okay.
But Sprinkler!
I want to relay some of this information via message to Mel.
Okay. Are you just telling her, like, everything that you're hearing?
Like whispering?
Yeah.
Or messaging?
No, messaging.
Okay. We're messaging back and forth, and I'm like, well, fuck you too. Excuse me.
Hans, you hear or you feel Mel, like, wiggle a little bit in, like, defiance and anger.
Oh, no,
So, you hear the sound of flames being lit, and Zyron, makes a comment about, ugh, they're not gonna like this, and, let's see, one of them mutters, look up something real quick, hang on.
I just want to, like, yell at them. Just, like...
What do you want to yell?
I don't know what I want to yell. That's the issue.
Mel wants to yell, but is not sure the words.
I'm gonna wait till Hans finishes translating what they're saying. Or yell.
Okay.
Words.
Okay. I mean, they're muttering a bunch amongst themselves. Skull just asked if he can be the one to leave a mark, and you assume the mistress nods at him because he laughs.
I'm so nervous.
You hear
now that we
footsteps.
know what's coming.
You know?
No, it's just like now that we have an idea, now that I understand what they're
At least,
saying.
yeah, it's almost scarier that we know it was.
Yeah, it's worse.
You hear footsteps begin to slowly approach the two of you. Let's see.
I don't know. Do I want to do it?
I would like both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. That's a 10!
17.
Okay, Mel, you do not succeed. Hans, you succeed. Mel, you are now held. Cause they
And I
cast
can't breath now, so.
they cast hold person. So Hans, you feel Mel stiffen up behind you, unnaturally. And you hear footsteps beginning to approach. And then
I'm gonna growl at them anyway.
This makes Zyron laugh.
Uh-huh.
And then both of you feel hot iron being seared right here, right at like the top, right at like the nape of your neck, kind of.
Ow! That's like a soft spot!
And it punches it, and it hurts a whole fucking hell of a lot.
Hell yeah. Yell.
Okay, this deals 2 points of fire damage. And then it's hard to tell if this thing has been pulled away. Your scales are, they like dug it under your scale, like it is on your skin, and your skin is bubbling, burning, and it hurts. And then I would like both of you again to roll a wisdom saving throw.
14.
11.
Both of your visions go dark.
We don't have to go dark.
Both of your visions go dark. You wake up
Okay, I'm gonna.
on the street, both collapsed against a building, with no memory of what happened.
Oh no!
What?
Oh shit!
Or and in pain.
You wake up, the back of your neck hurts, kind of, but like, you were sleeping against a building, so your neck just feels kind of like sore. You two remember leaving the marketplace and feel kind of sick to your stomachs a little bit. Your body is kind of chilly with a little bit of a sweat, a little bit of cold. Probably fainted.
And then someone just like propped up again. Can I look up and see how much time has passed from the sun movement?
It is evening.
And when we were taken from the marketplace-ish, what time?
It was like middle of the afternoon.
So it's been like a good 2-3 hours minimum.
Minimum.
Hans,
What?
are you okay?
I think so. What happened?
I don't know. A lot of time has passed. We're not okay.
If, I guess I'll try, the detect thoughts thing just to, see if I notice any of our friends within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. You close your eyes and cast a spell and reach out your very groggy mind, sort of reaching out. You don't feel any familiar presences. There's Mell next to you. But all the other minds that you touch within a 30-foot range they're strangers.
I'm going to healing words us both.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't feel good. Hans probably doesn't feel any better.
Feel a little nauseous, feel a little sore, feel a little unhappy, kind of like a hangover,
Yeah.
like migraine, kind of.
If I, reach back there, do I feel anything?
Go to scratch your neck and sort of rub it. You feel scales, but you don't really feel anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
You heal 8 points.
Yay!
And then I'll roll for myself. Ah! 9 points. Don't need that many, but okay.
I feel a bit better.
I'm gonna stand up and help Hans up.
Okay.
Is everything on me, that was there, is still there?
And kind of do a quick pat down. Yeah, everything's there.
Okay. So we were walking in the market. We were being Lagritha, where's Lagritha? And I want to message Lagritha.
Okay, what's the range on message? Would also make a perception check, see if you can see her.
The range is 120 feet. Perception check. No. That's a 7.
7? Okay. You Lagertha, where's Lagertha? You take a quick look around, you don't spot her, so you also close your eyes and shoot your mind out trying to search for her. You can't find her.
She's outside of 120 feet?
That's what you assume, yeah.
Okay. Shit. Did we lose them? I didn't see them.
We weren't mugged. I don't understand. No one knocks someone out and then doesn't take any of their money.
That's what I'm saying. And if we were being followed, I'm really confused.
Well,
I got rid of that spell, goddammit!
I guess keep an eye out. I never did get what that ring did.
Oh,
It wasn't versus wisdom anything.
no, it was, it's against specific, mind control and possession.
Okay.
Like command and stuff.
You wouldn't have attuned to it anyway. It requires attunement.
Even in the half hour walking around.
No.
Okay.
can I just look around? I remember everything up to before the bag. I remember everything minus the being sacked, and from then on.
Correct. You were walking. Your memory is that you were walking, and then you started feeling real sick and real dizzy.
So I don't remember the whole being followed with Lagritha thing?
You remember Lagritha. It's weird. You think about it, you conjure the memory, and, the memory of Lagritha, you remember Lagritha coming up to the pair of you and saying you're being followed, and then you remember booking it out of the marketplace, and walking down this one alley, and then as you were walking down this alley, you felt sick and nauseous, and just...
Okay. But I never saw them, did I? When we did our perception check, I rolled too low.
All right, we'll find out. That's only one to get through.
Oh boy.
God damn it!
Takes notes, can't actually remember them.
I think I didn't write any notes.
It doesn't matter what you remember or don't. Well, now at least I know specifically what I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna write it down.
This information is not available.
Just tape another sheet of paper over it, and then you can lift it up if you ever remember.
Oh my god.
It's we'll encounter some name again. I'll remember, Hans will not.